here. It wasn't like this.
It's time for casual conversation with your delightful hosts, Zelmae, Ebony, and Afrokami.
What's down, mouth? It's your boy Alpha. Zelmae, looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy.
What?
I like how I didn't even tell.
I was so glad that I wasn't the only one. Like, oh, okay.
Am I the lady in the yellow dress?
Yes.
They introducing us. Afro.
Oh, okay.
They're not part of the show. So shout out to those women for introducing us to the show.
Shout out to the AIs.
That's why we don't have to say their name. That's why we don't have to say our name no more, because they tell everybody who we are. If y'all don't know, I'm Zelmae. I have to be next to a beautiful woman. That's Ebony Moonbeam, and that's Afro. Comment if y'all was confused for some reason, as Afro was who we are.
No, because the guy with the afro wouldn't be the one that they call Afro.
Right, it was me.
That would be crazy.
The
Obviously,
you don't know what's on that ticket you had.
I'm obviously Ebony Moonbeam. I mean, come on, let's get it together.
Mm-hmm.
I might be hiding that mini Afro in this bucket there.
Damn, you been. Hey, do your thug fizzle, bro. It's freeing, yo. To have an afro.
Dizzle.
Yeah, but
it may be a little extra in the morning picking through that shit, yo. But other than that,
yeah. But y'all saw the topics on the show. We're gonna go through the topics, talk about them, and then we're gonna do our own thing. Cause I know y'all want to talk about it. Cause I expect y'all to enjoy us. So let's get through some of these topics as we go through them real quick. I'm gonna say the topic. We're gonna go through them. So first off, we got the end of the era. Hot 97 cleans house and Ebro claps back. First off, if you turn on your radio NYC this week looking for Ebro in the morning, you heard silence. Hot 97 officially pulled the plug on the legendary morning show last Friday. Ebro Darden didn't go quietly. He hopped on social media claiming the firing was political, saying the station's ownership need to secure casino license and progressive anti-establishment views were bad for business. But don't cry for the team yet. Ebro, Laura Styles, and Roseburg have already pivoted. As of this Tuesday, they launched their own independent show on YouTube. Meanwhile, Drake never want to miss a petty moment, sent a RIP tribute and DM'd Ebro some nasty words, telling him to slower. Radio wars are alive and well, folks. How we feel about Ebro in the morning going away? New York staple, Hot 97, all this time. How we feel about Drake?
Damn, that old nigga finally got put out the pasture.
What does Drake have to do with anything?
Drake and Ebro have had a long-running beef for how long now, yo? It's been a few years.
Since COVID.
Since COVID. That sounds about right.
Yeah, since COVID.
So that doesn't surprise me at all. I am surprised. I don't know. I felt like the Hot 97 listenership was a little more entrenched than they probably were because like if the show was that hot, this wouldn't have been the move. You know what I mean? If the show was producing the numbers, the move wouldn't be to get rid of the show ever, because this is America. We live in a capitalist country, and as long as it makes money, it's okay. So it tells me, at least outside looking in, maybe the lauded competition between fucking Hot 97 and the Breakfast Club, fucking as the fight ended, look, Ebro then got fired. Fucking Charlamagne, Envy, and Lauren and goddamn Jess just picked up fucking a Netflix deal, yo.
I'm gonna be real. My feeling on it is I don't care. I don't care because I don't listen to the radio. It doesn't affect me. Really I don't remember the last time I listened to the morning radio. And when I do, I listen to the Eagle because they're gonna play Benny and the Jets at least one good time for your girl.
Shout out to the Eagle.
Shout out to Benny and the Jets.
Yeah.
I love Benny and the Jets. That's what I'm saying. They're going to play it for me at least one time. But that's how I want to start my day at all times.
Yeah.
If I miss Benny and the Jets, I know the day is going to be shitty. Hey, Dede. So, yeah. I don't know. Like, I hate, obviously, something that means so much to other people, like going away and stuff like that. I honestly didn't know people still listen to the radio. But I'm glad.
I knew niggas was still listening to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, but
it is still terrestrial radio, or is it satellite radio? No, it's still terrestrial.
Satellite.
It's not. It's not satellite. They're not.
When I listen to the Breakfast Club, it's on satellite.
Oh, well, that makes sense then. I believe they're still on terrestrial radio, though. I don't think it's all satellite.
They are on 105.1.
I want a black king that prospers always.
Then they are still on terrestrial radio, as well as satellite, apparently. Good for them. And now they're having the Netflix.
My thoughts on it is Ebro clowned so many years that people they wasn't real content creators. They wasn't real journalists. They was on YouTube. It wasn't real. Now
nigga, you're on YouTube. You
spent all that time not building up your YouTube, and now your channel don't only have 8,000 followers because
which was unfortunate because even if you felt like you realized that the radio was better than YouTube, if you felt that way, you can still see the growth in technology and content creation. So you should have tapped in to.
Did you say 8,000? So you're telling me that Ebro has the same amount of subscribers as the wrestling channel? It's Friday Night Year. Because we're cracking on to 10K.
More now that they've reported.
Yeah, I was saying.
Let's see what it is now. As of the first show, they had 8,000. Let me see what it is.
Hey, well, shout out to them for being on a level playing field with little old us.
I was wrong. Hold on. Is this the right channel?
Oh, out here lying. All right, when you get sued for defamation.
I was saying no journalistic integrity here.
This is Ebro in the Morning show. Let's see, this is the only one over.
Yeah, but they could have added that if you're positive that that's the same one that you saw before.
Wait, how many subs does it have?
Hold up, Ebro Lawrence. They on another channel. Okay, they 31,000. That was the old channel.
That makes it. That's still
that's still low for who he is.
You would still think that Ebro Darden would have.
They didn't.
That's still low.
Okay,
that's still low for him.
Yeah, so
we should have invested a little bit more in it.
We're not on. Never mind. We're not on even playing fields with Ebro. Hey, we're gonna hit 10K by 2026, though, folks. Happy.
I believe it. By the way,
I believe it.
Oh wait, you instead of building this empire a long time ago, you should have probably been started this. I don't know why you would wait to this time to start trying to build.
No, you really believe that YouTube
been connected to a whole new fan base that don't listen to the radio. He's gonna tap into that.
Well, Charlamagne got so many people that don't listen to the radio. Global, nationally. Now you fired from your job, and now you got to build from scratch.
Let me tell you something. As someone that has a journalism degree, I knew by the time I was graduating, it was a running thing that radio and print was dying. So if you wanted to get into anything else, you really needed to. That's why a lot of the schools of journalism have changed or added in more other things for communications, so you can get all these little different things. Because you may be able to find a job in print now, but you'll not make the money that you should make in print anymore. Even now, being on the radio,
you ain't making enough to pay for them student loans. You can make more
money tapping into learning how to properly edit your videos and doing the exact same thing that you do for them for yourself on places like YouTube, and make more than what some actual radio DJs are making these days.
And you build your own platform. If something happened to you, you don't need it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's always good to have.
Look at Power 105 fire Charlamagne. He got like 40.
I still find it crazy that they didn't have any sort of YouTube presence before that.
They had one, but it was just I went to the old channel.
Well, the radio station probably had a YouTube channel.
What's that? I'm Jordan. Jordan.
What's going on?
Yeah. Hey, baby.
Speaking of radio, we got the second sub. The Breakfast Club moved to Netflix. While Hot 97 is shrinking, the Breakfast Club is expanding. And a massive industry shaker, iHeartRadio just inked a deal with Netflix. Starting early 2026, the video version of The Breakfast Club and other shows like Joe and Jada will stream exclusively on Netflix. No more YouTube. You can still hear the audio.
Okay.
But if you want to watch Charlamagne and Envy roast guys in the real life, you're gonna need that Netflix subscription. YouTube is out. The streaming giants are taking over. Netflix is trying to go to war over YouTube.
Well, it's crazy because iHeart started out as iHeartRadio, and it just shows that they were moving with the times when they made the switch from iHeartRadio to iHeartMedia. That showed their willingness to change, and that willingness to change might be why they're in the position they're in now. The good one, that is, not saying it's a bad position, but adaptability is everything, folks. Especially,
and you have to adapt. You have to learn how to, like, I don't think that people even really, one thing that I love, and it was funny watching like TikTokers scramble when they thought that we weren't going to be able to keep TikTok. And then there were other content creators that were like, oh, that's fine, because I got the same amount of followers on my Instagram and on my YouTube and on my Twitch. And it's like, that's how you have to do it. Because on any given day, just from you having the wrong guess, you can lose your account for nothing sometime.
Yeah,
or whatever.
bro.
So it's nice to have like this kind of safety net. And I think that I don't understand why people think that it's always going to be exactly the way it is.
Nothing
they put in one rule in the community, whatever, and then your content is now something that they can kick you off of the internet for, type shit.
Because I be getting banned from fucking TikTok for breathing wrong, yo. That's why I don't bother with it. Because I get a lot of live and say one thing and then I'm cooked for a week, 2 weeks. What's the point?
Yes, I still be on Discord. I'm not on Discord at the moment, like this second, because my internet be acting up as is. I need to put all the resources in this show. But when I get off the show, if you hit me up on Discord, I'll
yeah, the Breakfast Club move to Netflix is a huge deal.
It's a huge deal.
I mean, I'm gonna tap in and watch, just because Charlamagne and Envy's dynamic is funny to me. Now that Jess and fucking Lauren Lauren LaRosa, that's her name, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it though.
She's so fine, yo.
I don't like conglomerates. I don't like where you are basically like you have to have Netflix. Now, don't get me wrong, I always have Netflix. And I don't pirate
everyone here
or whatever. So I'm used to paying for services too. But you already know that our prices are gonna go up because it is.
Oh yeah,
right.
I'm telling niggas now, yo, Netflix will be, and I said this on the show not too long ago. I don't even remember what we were talking about, but it was something about Netflix. What was Hold on. Who was Netflix trying? Wasn't Netflix trying to purchase Warner? Isn't that what I'm thinking about?
Yeah, or something
officially,
like
Netflix.
Somebody big.
Warner denied Paramount's bigger bid and went with Netflix because they thought it was a better deal.
See, now with Netflix buying Warner, I guarantee you guys, by 2030, Netflix is $100 a month, almost guaranteed.
By the way, shout out to the
by then, that will be the day that I have given more than enough money to the media community, whether it be Crunchyroll.
You ready to get out that pirate
and
flag,
I'm gonna get like the homies and start pirating.
Yeah,
I don't know if people know this,
nigga, you know, my black flag ain't never came down.
I'm not gonna lie.
Black flag, I don't go up. The only time that I obviously I be in Discord. I'm not always the one streaming, so I do pirate by association. But I've always been a strong believer that like when people give me a fire ass anime movie, I feel like they should be paid for their hard ass work. And I know that goes toward you. So.
Yeah,
I do think if it goes up to $100, pirating gonna go up.
I'm saying,
Netflix
look,
was
if we look back when Netflix first started, yo, when Netflix was just a DVD delivery service, that shit was $5.99 a month.
$5.99.
And they deliver up to 3 DVDs a month to you, and then once you return those 3, they'd send you another 3. And now what? Netflix $20 a month for the lowest one. It's like $14.99, some shit like that.
Oh, it's $7.99.
Is it still? Well, okay.
Yeah, mine's $7.99.
Yeah, but they inundate you with ads. I pay for the ad-free one, but that shit's like $30 a month.
We do 4K of $30 a month. I did that.
And then you still get ads for like wrestling, which is low-key the only reason I got it nowadays.
Yeah, fair.
Because I have to watch wrestling.
But I don't know how this is gonna work for paying services. Like, I don't know how you would people really watch podcasts. But Joe and Jaden And the Breakfast Club, the only ones the rest of them, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I might. Like I said, I don't see myself just strictly watching podcasts on Netflix.
For it too, so I think he might be a lineup that's coming because they just did a Jake Paul ad for Netflix. I'm like, that's weird.
Yo, if this nigga beats Anthony Joshua tomorrow, yo.
By the way, be here tomorrow. I'm gonna start streaming. I don't know if it's gonna be 8 or whatever, but we're gonna do some of the probably when the show starts, and then we're gonna get into everything. We're gonna watch all night, get your wings ready, everything. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have fun.
I might pop in for that after because they'll start at 8, but like the actual fight, Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul won't be until like 11:30, nigga. Let's be honest.
Probably won't be the midnight for you.
Yeah,
I heard wings. True. What are we talking about?
So if anything, yo, I might pop in just for the main fight because I do have to do if we end up streaming SmackDown tomorrow.
So I will be in here.
I don't even know
having a Jake Paul knockout party tomorrow. So be here for that Jake Paul knockout party. We predicted what round.
What is tomorrow? Friday.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's gonna be there tomorrow. I'm gonna be there all night. I don't know.
I'll be the fix really is if Jake Paul beats fucking Anthony Joshua, who outweighs him by 30 pounds, stands 4 or 5 inches taller than him, and probably has double that in reach, yo.
I'm done with boxing.
If this nigga beats fucking Anthony Joshua, the fix was really
boxing. I'm tired of watching rigged ass fights.
No, because like there's a difference between a rigged fight and fighting people who are worse fighters than you. I don't think Jake Paul is rigged to fight. I think he has selectively fought fighters that are worse fighters than him outside of like Tyson Fury's little fucking brother who actually beat Jake Paul. I think that's the only L Jake Paul's taken was when he took the time to fight an actual current boxer, which was Tommy Fury. I mean, Mike Tyson was a 60-year-old man who had to bite the thumb of his gloves to keep his hands up. I mean, come on. But Anthony Joshua is a prime contender, yo. Now, I'm not saying that nigga's going to be fighting for any WBC heavyweight titles or nothing. He's no fucking Usyk or anything like that, but
the
nigga's also not fucking any of these other niggas Jake's fault.
I mean, he's a former double champ, so he been like, wasn't he unified?
Yeah, Anthony Joshua is a former double champion.
Wasn't he almost unified at one point?
I don't know.
No, Wilder
I feel like I don't remember the unification fight.
Wilder had that one belt, so he didn't win. He didn't get it. So they never fought him and Wilder.
You see Bud Crawford retired?
I did.
42-0. Hell of a way to go out.
And plus,
that's when you go out.
Yeah. By the way, he never had. By the way, I didn't see nobody big enough for him to fight unless he's gonna do Canelo again. It wasn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say unless him and Canelo were gonna run it back.
Yeah, but
there wasn't a fight. Nigga, take your money and run, bro. You might be lucky and escape the CTE demon.
But next up, we got Kai Cenat, millionaires versus mental health. Now to the streaming world, Kai Cenat celebrated his 24th birthday this week, but instead of a massive party stream, he dropped a raw, emotional video admitting he's burnt out, scared, and struggling with his mental health. While most fans sent love, his little homie, Rakai, went viral for mocking him, basically saying, you watch anime once and now you got mental health problems, and implying rich people can't be depressed. The internet immediately packed Rakai up for being insensitive, sort of, but it sparked a huge debate. Can you really complain about burnout when you're making millions playing video games?
Yes, because burnout is still burnout.
Please know that I stand by. I don't have empathy for fucking millionaires or billionaires, brother. I don't have it. So, like, boo-hoo, Kai. Fucking, you're going through mental health struggles. Nigga, you had a fucking $10 million month. Fuck you. Get over it.
I will say that you can still deal with mental health.
No,
I think
you can definitely still. Because I'm also a therapy Negro.
But not just that, but as someone that, because you're a very different beast on the internet. You are not easily affected by what comes to you from the internet. And I think you got to remember when he has millions of people following him, expectations, like if he do anything wrong, He's in the public eye. He gets criticized, jokey jokes all over the internet about him and shit like that. While he's still trying to grind or whatever, which is hard work in and of itself. But protecting your peace when you are a content creator on the internet is not easy. There's a reason why big content creators take breaks. And they take breaks because y'all on the internet are sometimes like y'all just keyboard warriors because you know you can't get your ass beat.
It's funny you say that because there was a TikToker, I cannot remember his name, but just yesterday he took the sewer slide, and nigga had millions of followers on TikTok and everything, and his brothers got on him. Were like, "Yo, our brother took the sewer slide, dude."
Exactly.
I do feel bad when it comes.
What I will say is I think that is very extremely open for him to even express. And then the fact that he, instead of doing the most for his birthday, I think he probably had, like a lot of us do when we hit a milestone like a birthday, where we're just like, fuck, I'm fucking tired, I'm stressed out, and I don't want to sit here and convince y'all that I got it made because I got money. That means I can pay my bills. But never forget, money, like when they say money can't buy happiness, I always make
more money, more problems, nigga.
More money, more problems. Money can buy things to distract you. That's what it can do. Money can't necessarily buy you genuine happiness or whatever. It just makes things a little bit easier. So, okay, yeah, I don't have to worry about how I'm going to pay my rent this month or whatever, but it don't change the fact that I am losing my shit. A lot of successful people go through that. If I told you how many big corporate America people were in rehab with me or whatever, where they just like, they're making six figures, they're doing all the business deals and this and that, and then they're in rehab because they're addicted to cocaine and alcohol and their life is falling apart. I had a personal friend that it was exactly like that, making the big bucks, and she was a woman in the industry too. So it was super, like, she already had a whole lot of extra pressure on her because corporate America is normally dominated by men. And so on top of all of that, as she is going through treatment, her husband divorced her.
Hey, real nigga.
Her husband filed for divorce while she's also trying to get her mental health together, while she's trying to get sober, not just for her family, but for her job. And then on top of that, when she's supposed to be able to block all the bullshit out and focus on her sobriety,
she might have done enough. Here's the thing: she might have done enough damage in her addiction for him to feel that way. We can't,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
But I've always said that addiction is a symptom. It's not the real problem. We learned that, you know that. We've learned that in therapy. That everything has, they be like, oh, you angry? Why? Are you sure you're angry? And you're angry because this happened? Or are you really angry from this thing 3 years ago that you haven't let go and it's been festering and this thing triggered you? You know what I'm saying? Like, mental health is no joke, laughing matter. I get that your friends like jokey and stuff, but I don't think that ever really joking about someone's health, unless they were joking with you about it, is okay. Because yeah, that's his ace boon coon or whatever. But guess what? If he decides to do the sewer slide, if Kai decides to do the sewer slide, where'd that leave him? Because all of these niggas was made famous, never forget, by him, by Kai. Point blank, period. And I assure you, if he was to take it that far, I guarantee you the internet that was joking with him is going to turn on him and say it was his fault. But this
guy is some random dude who made the point, and we're gonna listen to what he said.
Enough to understand why Kai Cenat is struggling with his mental health. Maybe I'm just not in the same echelon as him, and I don't get how a multi-millionaire who gets money from his fans off of subscribers, who just made $5 million off of Mafia-thon 3.
I don't. It's playing the little song in the back of hand.
And it was definitely probably more than $5 million that nigga made off Mafia-thon 3.
Chisel Adonis made a point.
I don't even care about that because you gotta remember it don't change the fact this is a job.
Chisel Adonis did this.
I think people forget it stopped being, oh, I'm just a gamer and I'm having fun. The minute that nigga became the first person to hit a mill. This shit is a job now. And best believe there are a bunch of people. I guarantee you there's a Barack Obama happy as fuck he ain't the damn president. because he's the president. He was the president of the United States of America. But I guarantee you, he probably hated his job half of the goddamn time.
But shout out to Chisel the Donut, who's been on Roundtable before. Cool guy.
Chisel the Donut said, "This ain't it. Some folks is so broke, all they got is money." And if y'all don't understand what that means, he mean all you think about is how I'm gonna get the next dollar and how I'm gonna get this and that and how I'm gonna survive. That you can't worry about nothing else, so you don't understand it. You so broke that all you got is money. All you got is the next check and how you gonna live. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But the time when you look at somebody else and be like, why they got issues, you don't understand how somebody else got a problem. You know.
And I just think that people lack empathy when it comes to the fact that like someone is doing better than you as well.
Hey,
like if this was his homeboy, that was only making like, and it's some hater shit. I feel like you just hate it. Like you're like, no, I'm sorry, brokies. You do not have a monopoly on fucking trauma and mental health issues and addiction and all that shit. You just don't. Sorry to tell you that. So when someone that is so big, I don't give a fuck how much money that nigga made or whatever. When people talk about their mental health, people need to start listening. And I don't have and I'm with Kami. I do not have a whole lot of, I don't give a fuck about a lot of celebrities or whatever, but I do recognize all the things that he's done, not only for himself, but other Black streamers, as well as his community. And I would hate to see him, I would hate to see him fall because people didn't take his mental health seriously. And it always goes back to this as well. That right there, his homie joking about him is the exact same reason why men don't come up and speak about their trauma. This is why I'm always saying men have to support other men when it comes to speaking about their trauma. Because I can tell a man that he can shed all his emotions and all this stuff from now till Christmas, but he won't feel comfortable doing that until his homeboy.
Okay, let me tell you this from the perspective. I feel like, okay, yes, men are quick to throw jokes about mental health and what, but only when you take the time to go through it on social media. I've never had a time where I've came to one of the homies and we've had a talk in person and I've been like, yo, I'm fucked up here. And fucking they've been like, ah, ha, ha, nigga. That's never happened. Not once in my life.
By the way, I do want to say this.
That's even sadder. Because if he's not that type of person to do that, then you're just looking for clout. Because then you hopped on the internet and did something that you wouldn't even do if he had came to you personally. And
I'm not saying he wasn't clout chasing. I'm not saying that remotely. I'm just saying that men may get a bad rap for like not having emotional intelligence, but you'd be surprised at the amount of the conversations you can have, and it will be taken serious because at the end of the day, I don't know. I feel like once you put something on social media, you open yourself up to the energy of whatever.
Absolutely. And I wouldn't even be sitting here having this conversation with you if it was some random person that's in bumfuck Missouri. I will say that when this is another person that has an extremely huge platform, thanks to said friend that he joking about right now or whatever, like, nigga, we wouldn't even know your name if it wasn't for the same person you're talking about. Like, I feel some type of way. Your homie gonna at least be like, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, no, and then you can joke about it in private. Like, you're sitting there going online and publicly joking about something he is
y'all
truly going through.
I'll make a dead dad joke in a minute. And my dad barely been dead.
And that's what I'm saying. You are also very different. You're a different beast on the internet. You are different, not even on the internet. You're a different person in general. Like, I could probably talk shit about your dead dad and you'd probably join in depending on the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but not everybody is like that.
But I do want to say this about Kai. Think about from a creative aspect.
I like Kai as a creator. I do want to say that. I don't want to make it sound like I don't fuck with
Think about it. You hit 1 million subs. That's 500,000 more than anybody else. Over 5,000. Where do you go? As a mental person, when you think about getting on your stream next time, everybody in your chat gonna be like, "Where LeBron?"
Yeah. Where's Kevin Hart?
Where Drewski? Like,
yeah.
No, and we talk about that with celebrities and getting weird when they're rich. You run out when you got money to spend and you done did just about anything, you just be looking for shit to do. And I'm not giving rich weirdos a pass. I'm just saying, like, I get the concept behind that.
I'm just saying,
yo, Moonbeam hit the billion. She gonna be a freak off Negro.
Where do you go once you hit a million subs?
Moonbeam a freak off Negro in general. Okay,
I know.
Not Diddy level, and I'm big on consent. But I'll party with the best right here. Okay? I don't need a million. I don't need a Billy for that. Actually, if I go to if I get $1 billion, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm bringing back buying people, not actual slavery, but I'm going to buy a friend. I'm gonna be like, fuck all these weird friends. I'm buying a friend. When I'm sad, I'm gonna be like, you want to go to the movies? And they get paid. Open. They gotta say yes. So we go into the movies.
My Cash App is always open. I'm
gonna buy you, bro. If I don't buy nobody else when I get a Billy, let me tell you something. Y'all can caption this, y'all can clip this, or whatever the fuck. When I get $1 billion, the first nigga I'm buying is that African right below me. For multiple reasons. Reparations. We gotta get him. So he gotta get bought. He gotta get bought. Also, he is the street pharmacist of all street pharmacists, and I'm his friend. He getting bought. And he a freak too, so he gonna join the freak offs. He's a freak too, so he gonna join the freak offs. He getting bought.
I'm in there, yo.
Tommy gonna be the first motherfucker I buy. I am buying this nigga so fast. And actually, not only am I buying him, I'm gonna buy him the donkey. And then we're gonna go. I'm buying him the donkey. Yo. We just gotta go for the show. Period.
I gotta get cool with a midget chick immediately, yo. And fucking
I can buy her too.
Let's go.
We gonna buy Ace because Ace love saying thicker than a midget stripper. Like, let's go. Period. I swear to you, if you think that when I'm rich, I'm gonna just disappear, I am. But I'm disappearing with a bunch of motherfuckers I done bought. On my plantation. It's going on my waifu plantation.
Catch me on goddamn Moonbeam's coca farm somewhere, goddamn putting diesel in a barrel.
All right, just know. We gonna have he gonna worry about that. I got the plug for the trees. We gonna have him growing. I'm gonna buy him too. He'll be happy. And guess what? If I like you, no, let's not say that. Never mind. Now that's getting into Diddy territory. Let's just reel that in. Freaky ass nigga. No, because I was gonna say, and if I like you, we can fuck too. But then I was like, no, I'm paying you. That is getting on Diddy level. Now we're
I was gonna say that's a low key
power. You gotta remember the balance of power.
But okay, hold on. We'll sign a consensual non-disclosure agreement beforehand, and then
right.
Yeah. See, so.
Yep.
Non-finance fucking, folks. Non-finance fucking.
Corey's gonna have the thickest of NDAs because he gonna hide the bodies.
Real nigga.
I already know what you're capable of. I am willing to use you to your highest potential.
I appreciate that, yo.
You're gonna plan my freak offs for me. Yo. I'm gonna be like, oh, I think I'm gonna go on a date. What type of cosplay lingerie should I wear? I know he got me. He gonna make sure. He gonna be like, actually, you know what? Let's make you another meal. Let's do it like this and put it on. He gonna make you some money. That's the type of motherfuckers you need to buy. Someone that's gonna make you money. And that's a nigga that you buy right there. That African, because then you're not looked at as a coon. I can't be looked at as a coon because I bought a half nigga. Think about it.
The African market's up, yo.
The African market is crazy, but no crazier than Afro Commie 765, the realest of them all.
All right,
you know how every time I say something out of pocket and I'll be like, yeah, you can record it and this and that, and I sit back and I'll be like, damn, probably shouldn't have said all of that. I was just like, damn, that soundbite gonna go stupid.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say the clip will go crazy. She buying niggas.
We got the waifu plantation already.
Let me tell you, these AI things have been slaying my fucking looks. Cause Like, you got to do like a side-by-side comparison so people understand how good this shit is.
That's a pretty good for your black. That was your black fade joint, yo.
That was my black fade look. That's exactly what I look like in that photo. Let me see. You got the photo? I'm about to send it to you. You got the photo?
You'll see many of me. You'll see many of Afro. I'm sorry, you're gonna see the same picture, Afro, because I'm not.
Because Afro don't take no damn pictures.
Char as well. Char got like 5,000. Char might be even with you. I don't know. Y'all got like
Char's worse, but that's because she's known as the meme queen. So you know that a lot of her stuff.
Holy! It took me like an hour to find Char. It took me like 45 minutes to find a picture.
Where you found that photo from?
I don't know. I went to your Facebook and just start clicking pictures so I can have a bunch of pictures of you.
It was my Joe and Margaret the same way.
Afro, like,
that's crazy. Look, for Zelmae to have found a picture, that nigga would have had to go through at least like 4 or 5 years.
Oh no, I was talking to him about it, and he was like, "I'm still looking for a photo."
Because look,
I all day.
I've never been a social media Negro like that. Like, I'm a Negro on social
media. Even though
you
are, you're like the epitome of a social media Negro without being a social media Negro.
Exactly.
Unico, hey, Sunkiss, Ebony, easy to find.
I gotta find that photo.
Pictures for the thumbnails. You got a lot of pictures for the thumbnails and shit. You and Sean, I like y'all get these two. Y'all got this one picture and that's it. Y'all good.
Yeah.
Actually, that's so funny that you say that, because like when I would do stuff where I would need Char's photo, I would just always have to be like, all right, I need you to send me a photo, or I'm gonna use this one, and I'll send it to her, and she'll be like, you can use that one. Or other times she's like, nah, let me send you another one. I'm like, why do you have all these goddamn photos? And you don't put, but I can't even say shit because based off of my camera roll, I should put.
Well, see, I don't. If you look at my camera roll right now,
because you use,
I guarantee you there are no pictures of me in my camera roll. I don't take pictures of myself.
Let's see, which one?
I don't really take pictures all like that, yo. Pictures are used as evidence a lot. I don't need more evidence rolling around. What if I do something illegal?
Let me tell you something. That's why I love being a girl. See, look at that. Look at this, y'all, and look at that. All they did was make me a slightly beige.
But no,
so just know we in here.
It's not even.
I like when you did that. Do that again, or you just flipped.
It's not even that. It's literally just a change in the lighting.
Yeah, it's just a change in the lighting.
But I do got a question before we get off this subject. What do y'all think Kai go from here streaming wise? Because I don't know what else he can do. 1 million subs is insane. Like,
I honestly.
He said he's not doing it too. I'm like, what the fuck?
He said he's not doing another Mafia-thon.
Yeah, it's over with. We got to end this.
So, like, all I can, I mean, as far as event wise, I mean, I guess they're gonna keep on doing like the AMP videos and shit. But like, what do you do?
Streaming YouTube, you can find stuff doing YouTube. What do you do streaming wise?
I mean, look, the nigga just got to start look, because Mr. Beast hasn't done it yet, and look. IRL streaming is a way bigger thing on Twitch than YouTube to a certain extent. Yo, Kai, start the Kumite, brother. That's what you got to do. You start the Kumite and you live stream it. You live stream fights to the death. That's all you can do at this point.
Did y'all see what King Combs said?
Oh, if he sees 50 Cent out, he's gonna slap the shit out of him.
Yeah, I just came across that. I was like, I don't know if we talk about that.
I saw that a little earlier. He ain't gonna do shit though. That nigga just yapping.
Do we forget, like, this 50 Cent has been shot multiple times, including in his fucking face. You think your tiny ass is gonna slap the fuck out of 50?
That nigga literally looks like Diddy with sickle cell anemia.
Anything, he's gonna let you slap him just so he owns your ass for the rest of your life. Because that's the type of petty nigga we dealing with.
We gonna get into that in a minute, but first off, let's go to another one. Maybe MAGA Minaj. Let's switch.
MAGA Minaj.
It's hard to tell what
MAGA Minaj is stressing me out, baby.
The Barbs are in a civil war after Nicki seemingly went full MAGA. She's been exchanging compliments with VP JD Vance, and recently went on a tear against California Governor Gavin Newsom, mocking his stance on trans rights, calling him Gavi Poo. She's reposting White House TikToks and aligning herself with conservative figures, leading many to label her MAGA Minaj era.
She's trying to get her husband off the sex offender registry, yo.
New political
reality. She is definitely trying to. So then they can't use that joke no more.
Called her out as well, in which he stated that your husband can't go by schools. You shouldn't talk about protecting children when your husband can't go through next to schools. That's D.L. Hughley saying. And then, by the way, the reason they said civil war is because, again, a lot of Nicki Minaj followers, by the way.
Except for his own. I think that's what he said.
By the way, a lot of Nicki Minaj followers are the LGBTQ, so it's kind of.
I was about to say she got a hefty queer following, yo. Ain't no doubt about that.
With her all the way, you can support who you want, Queen. But then when she said that about Gavin Newsom, it kind of got. So,
but Gavin Newsom, yo, I don't know. I don't live in California, but the people I know in California.
No, California or Texas? California?
Yeah, Gavin Newsom's California.
Don't affect me at all.
But I do know some people. I find from my
California
friends, they're very split on him. Like my more political California friends are like, oh, Gavin Newsom's fine. And then like the ones who aren't political are like, either I don't give a fuck or goddamn fuck that nigga. But I mean, fuck politicians.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
But I mean,
there's no other really way to put it. Like,
but Nicki's trending on Tonight Show.
She been trending on Tonight.
You can have as much money and goodwill
as she has.
You can have as much money and goodwill as you want, but once you start towing that political line, either way, fast.
Hey, my grandma said it best: do not talk to nobody, even your friends, about money, religion, and politics, because all of those things have a very fucking fine line. And I be trying to explain to other content creators and stuff, like,
there's a reason why there was a separation
on a completely separate platform, because casual conversations sometimes get real casual and sometimes real motherfucking personal.
I mean, we did.
Sometimes really political, depending on how I feel.
When you use those topics in your shows.
We did make a waifu plantation. I mean,
that is the waifu plantation. I told y'all we're gonna have it for the moonbeamers, for the mooners. You want to know what's funny though? Remember how when y'all came up with that name and everybody hopped on it, and I was like, I never thought of a name. I went back and looked at a post from a year ago that I had made for waifu views or whatever, or my page or something, and I called them Moonions, like minions.
Moonions is kind of fire.
And I was I may have to run that. I was like, I may have to run that by some people.
You might have to run that by some people
before we put that shirt on the damn
kind of a flapper. Hey, keep her in the kitchen, cuz.
Nika, do you like Moonions? Like minions?
Moonions.
Remember, Nika's the only person that was like, I'm sticking with
the only one that wanted to be a moonbeamer.
Fucking what?
You're the only one that wanted to be a moonbeamer. No, but you might have cooked with Moonions. Moonions is hard.
I do like
It's so funny because I did not even remember that I came up with it.
You could even do like a little merch with a minion that's cosplaying as you.
Yep. A good old pop me. Do a little pop me thing. Buy a bunch of them, sell them.
You gotta make sure you put the ass on it though.
Of course, the ass ain't going nowhere. My titties have though. With this weight loss, they're kind of going.
That's what they make push-up bras for, yo.
No more.
Yeah, that's what I asked for Christmas. I was like, get me a Fenty, get me a Vicky's Secret. Hell, I don't give a fuck. Give me a Lane Bryant. I was like, I need more bras.
Yo, you know, Victoria's Secret is ran and owned by a man. That's Victoria's actual secret.
I think that I figured it. That makes sense.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. That's why the push-up. That's why the bombshell bra exists. Thank you, man.
Some dude like
niggas was like, yo, how we get them titties to sit right all the time, yo?
Right, no matter how small the titties are. And then there was like, the hoes gonna love this.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to the hoes.
I gotta add some more.
Shout out to the hoes.
I'm gonna be on here, so I don't want to add too much. But We got one more topic, and we're gonna get to just random stuff, and then get out of here.
Yo, did you see the clip I sent you of the nigga who the fighter that adopted his opponent's daughter just to be petty?
Yeah, I got that for your segment.
Oh, so, okay. Oh, okay.
But
that's hilarious.
Dr. Umar is disappointed in 50 Cent. And finally, the Prince of Pan-Africanism, Dr. Umar Johnson, a friend of the show, has
10 million lashes for actions unbecoming of a black man.
The controversy stems from 50's relentless trolling of Diddy and his new docu-series on Netflix, which is #1, by the way.
Yeah, that shit beat Stranger Things, yo. That shit beat Stranger Things.
Dr. Umar,
I'm gonna be real. As someone that has been binged all of 1, 2, 3, and 4 in a week. By the time I got to the end of 4, and what y'all did, spoiler alert, they take my nigga Eddie out and they put my bitch Max in a motherfucking coma, and I was like, Stranger Things season 5 ain't gonna see me for a year. That's y'all punishment. Fuck y'all.
Hey, but
and that's
Eddie
why
went out
full episode documentary did better than y'all.
Think about how epically Eddie went out, though.
He went out great. I was just sad that they took him out. It was bad enough that Sam Wise was taken out, but I knew he was going to be taken out because you got to take out Rudy. He's too good of a character. He's too good of a person. You like him too much. He's always sweet. You loved him in Lord of the Rings. You loved him in Rudy. And you know for a fact that they need to open up for her to end up with Hopper. So I knew he was going to die. I was prepared for it. For the minute he showed up on my screen, I was like, he going to die. Or whatever. And the minute he came out that room and she smiled at him, I was like, he about to die right now. And that's exactly what happened. But I wanted Eddie to stay. Why do we still have these dick ass football players or whatever after the world split open? But I am never gonna get another rock solo during a motherfucking battle because y'all decided to take that nigga out. All right. We got beef.
Shout out to
Duffy Brothers. And we have major goddamn
the party's bar, just like that, folks.
I got so many fun. I am a Game of Thrones watcher, and I've never been so more pissed off.
You should read the books instead. They're so much better.
No, remember I do read the books. Don't do that. I literally have them sitting right there. Yes, but I did House of the Dragon with you and told you multiple times that I've read the books.
Well, you know how many drugs I do?
Yes, I do. Well, no, I have an idea, but I'm sure that if I had you for a weekend in an Airbnb, I bet I'd be curious to see how close I was to my guesstimate.
Let's
make that happen.
I think you'd be surprised, yo. I think you'd be like, damn, that's a crazy tolerance. And I'm like, look, it was hard fought.
I don't know. We're going to see. Because I don't know. I can say some things, but we live right now. So I'll tell you.
Let's say after the show.
That's your gimmick, not mine.
Be prepared. Yo, Spotify will be there in January, the first week in January, and Patreon later next year. So make sure to get ready to join the Patreon channel where we'll do more episodes or something. We'll figure out what we're gonna do. But Dr. Umar is disappointed because of his 50 Cent actions as doing the white man's dirty work. His argument, even if Diddy is guilty, interesting. Dr. Umar hates seeing one black mogul used by corporate media and Netflix to tear down another black mogul for entertainment.
No, we gave that pass to OJ. Sorry.
He wants 50 to build institutions, not tear black legacy down for clicks.
This nigga just looking for a donation to his school.
Yeah, he wants 50 to give him some money.
Yeah,
he should have played nice.
If it's fuck you for life, then it's fuck you for life. And obviously, between 50 Cent and Diddy, it's fuck you for life. So you can't be surprised. Diddy should have paid that cameraman, and then 50 wouldn't have never had that footage.
No, for real. I was like, when they said that all of this videos, because I was surprised when I saw Diddy in the hotel room and shit. And then when they were like, we obtained this footage was actually hired and done by Diddy. I was like, this is how you know the ego that Diddy has, that he was like, I'm totally gonna beat this, so let's document it so we can make money.
Before he even got arrested. He was documenting before he was even arrested. because the videos came from like 6 days before he got raided. So, but 50 Cent is the same nigga that spent $30,000 to buy out all the front row seats at a Ja Rule concert just so that shit was empty.
Okay.
Like,
this is the same man that threatened to not only buy the building that Jim Jones and them record their podcast in, but to also buy to buy the podcast as well. But they said that nigga gave him his money. They said he paid his that Jim Jones sent a check.
He said that shit.
They said 50 the one that said it.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he wasn't paying his rent.
And that's what I love, because 50 don't give a fuck. He's like, I don't care that you sent me a check privately. I'm about to let everybody know publicly that you did that shit. 50 Cent is so stupid. The level of petty and unbothered. I just want to be both him and Mariah Carey at the same time. If I could have both of that, I'd be great for the rest of my life.
You can't scare a nigga like 50 Cent. That nigga has been shot 9 times.
You can't.
Yo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Once in the face. In the motherfucking face. And still was considered one of the finest motherfucking rappers to hit the game. This nigga doing push-ups and shit, oil down with his tattoos and shit.
50 Cent was so over that my mother bought Get Rich or Die Trying, and she was a 30-something-year-old white woman when that shit came out.
Mm-hmm.
No, she was in her 40s. My mom, even though, still.
Okay.
Because I think Get Rich or Die Trying came out in 01. I do believe.
I think so, yeah.
We don't need to know the year.
Well, no, I was just saying because I remember I was younger when
we just don't know.
I was like 9 or 10 when that shit came out.
Dang, I was like 9.
Oh, okay. Well, moving right along.
We know you were bopping at your little fucking freshman orientation to that shit or some
freshman orientation is nasty fucking work. First off. Secondly,
hey,
now I must know.
We were enjoying our
now I need to know. No, because now I'm gonna find out when it came out. Yeah,
I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure it was 01.
Do you a freshman of what?
High school. Damn.
I need to know. You're the person that coined me elder.
You are elder beam.
I'm not an elder.
You're elder than me. It came out in 01, didn't it?
No, it came out in 05.
Get Rich or Die Trying did?
It came out in 2005. That's why when you were talking about age, I was like, because I knew where I was when it came out. That's what I was like, now I need to know.
You might have been a freshman in college when it came out then.
College? In 2005?
Well, yeah, because that would have been right when I was starting.
If in 2005 I was in college, they need to put me in a museum because I look fucking amazing if that was college.
I just think because in 2000, okay,
thank you.
So in 2005, I'd have been like 15. So that means you were what? Thinking you were
15 in 05.
I was 15 in 2005.
I was 15 in 05.
13, my bad, 13.
I was at the end of 2005, I was 14. So I was like, you
13. I was 13 in 05.
If it was the end of 05, no, it don't matter. I was 15.
Yeah, I was 13 in 05.
But y'all know
I'm mad that he be calling me elder being, and he's 2 years younger than me.
That's okay. That's still elder, ain't it?
He's on the
You were born in 92?
I was.
Yo, that's why you threw your back out. You really are an old man, because you know niggas age differently than women.
Yeah, yo, look, the skateboard be calling me sometimes, and sometimes you gotta put your feet back on it.
Sometimes you gotta put your feet down.
Wait, time for a new segment on the block with the street pharmacist Afro coming.
What?
Yeah, that's the new.
Is he about to tell us stories about his week on the block?
No.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure we're just gonna go over the stories that I sent for fucking.
I'm like, damn. I think that was gonna be good. That was gonna be a banger.
Look. Yeah, I'm gonna take that out on the block right now. There's probably a fiend out there about to get shot or something. We can.
Yeah,
be
just grab the camera and just walk around. I'm gonna buy you some. I'm gonna send you some AI glasses, so then you don't even have to do that. You just have on sunglasses, record the shit.
I was gonna say, because you get caught with the camera on the block, you a snitch.
Oh yeah, you out of there.
But and niggas still gotta live in the hood, yo. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Let's start off with one he's very fond of, and then
and it's an honor to do this.
Is it? All them white people.
Everybody
healthcare professional.
Oh, sorry, I see it coon back there. My bad.
Let's go.
So what is this? What is he signing?
This was Donald Trump signing a bill to change marijuana from a Schedule 1 drug to a Schedule 3 drug, which would be lessening prison sentences, arrests, and all of the other things.
Well then, bet I take back the coon comment.
It is a step on the road to decriminalization, which we should have been down that road a long time ago. Fucking goddamn, if alcohol's legal, weed should be legal too. That's just how I felt about it. There's a reason why fucking it's legal and over.
Alcohol is the gateway drug, not weed. Ask any specialist at a rehab facility.
I was gonna say weed don't kill your inhibitions quite as quickly as alcohol does.
Nah,
it's easy to go from
depending on what strain you on, you good. Like I used to know someone that like loved indica, and I was like, nah, bro, give me a hybrid or give me fucking sativa. Because I'm an indica Negro. I'm not an indica Negro. I don't want to be on my ass all day.
I enjoy it. I'm an astronaut. I'm trying to. If I have to manual breathe, hey, I'm equipped to go to outer space, yo. Some niggas are space cadets.
No, I'm cool to be a space cadet. I still need to be able to be productive. And so for me, depending the amount of trees that I will smoke, I'm not gonna want to go and do nothing.
I'll eat an
edible. I look too good to be in the house all the goddamn time.
And then I grab my vape that tastes like papaya and Louis bags.
Oh.
Shout out to them. They got the taste of Louis bag down exceptionally. It literally tastes like a leather handbag. It's crazy.
Why do you know what a leather handbag tastes like?
Well, okay, it tastes like leather smells. You ain't never had one of the leather. You ain't never had the leather gag in your mouth, though. You know what I mean?
Tell us more about this leather gag.
Yeah, hey,
was it Louis? I definitely put a gag in my mouth.
I've been partial to a nipple clamp or two in my day. You know what I mean?
I'm cool with the nipple clamps, the adjustable nipple clamps. Cause
yo, I'm a gnarly nigga, so we used to go straight clothespin, old
clothespin,
wooden.
Yeah,
wooden.
That's why I was like, I need the adjustable one because I've done that on some. I'm horny and but it's not for me. You want to know what I've also used before, which is just as bad. If actually it's worse because my nipples are pierced.
A magnet?
Binder clip.
Oh. Yo, you a freaky ass nigga. I respect it though.
I've used that before, but. After a certain amount of time, then it starts to ache. And so that's why I say adjustable, so you can kind of like, it can still do its job. Right, loosen it a little because now I believe that the blood flow has stopped in my nipple. And I really did think that. And I was good. And then for 2 days, it was sore than it was when I got them pierced. I was like, all righty. I was like, that's what I get. That's what I get for being grown and nasty.
That's what I had an ex that used to be mad into spanking. I can say
I don't DIY a lot, but I will DIY some sex shit.
No, but I had an ex that was mad into spanking, but she'd get too into it, and then she'd be like, "Oh, my ass is sore. I can't sit down for fucking the day." I was like, "Well, you definitely fucking had me go and get a fucking leather bullwhip at one point." So I'm not.
See, that's how it be for me. Like you be in the moment and you're like loving it, then, and then the next it's not. That's how anal is.
Then the next day you're like,
you're cool with anal that day, but then the next day. Once the anal is done, you're not going to my ass.
That was what I was about to say. Women in anal, that is the route that it goes. They're super into it in the moment, and then you're an asshole the whole next day because their ass hurts. And it's like, yo, when we were in the moment, yo, you were in your bag, and I was just following directions.
No, but the worst part is like not being prepared for the anal. Like I've definitely had like you're in the moment, and then the slip. The slip, and then you're just like, oh Lordy, just give me a second to catch my breath. Because that's when you get punched in the proverbial fart box. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That punch surprises them every rip.
And it's a little like there was one time, no lie. Like I really think that I turned that nigga off and I did not give a fuck. Because he came in like so fucking hard and it caught me out. It took the wind out of me and it made my like legs buckle. And I was like, oh my God. And I like fell to the ground. And he was like, yeah, wait, are you good? And I was like, no. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, just give me a minute. Like, cause now you mad. Like, just give me a fucking minute. Because I was down to do anal. I was not down for you to sit here and use my butthole as a hole puncher. Like, get the fuck out of here. I was so mad. I was so mad. And I'm pretty sure we didn't fuck again after that. Or maybe we did like one other time. I don't know.
Look, that's one thing I've always been very cognizant of. When someone has been gracious enough to let me do, you ease into it. You can never be too, you can get into it too quick.
People, thumbs, people. Like, even a toy, or let me know ahead of time so I can at least like, work with the vibrating butt plug or some shit to kind of loosen it up. This is not always, it's not necessarily an entryway. You can make a way out of no way anyway, but
that's no fun for the other party though.
Exactly. And that's why, and one of those things is you got to be like willing to, you need to understand the balance between pleasure and pain. And if you don't ever get to the pleasure within it, if you never get to the pleasure within it, just stop and go and wash your dick off and let's go back to regular coochie sex, because sometimes your body is just like, no, not today. Not today.
Well, you gotta think it's an exit that you are repurposing as an entrance. You know what I mean? So,
and you can't go through this shit.
Face when we get to these conversations, that shit be priceless.
Oh, do you have one as a Bible study teacher? Like a vacation?
Oh, we do need Sunday school teachers, Zelmae, yo.
Yep.
Shout out to the main channel.
Wait, are we on the main channel?
Yes, we are.
Just for
the main channel.
This nigga made the video every day pledge, so we're helping him accomplish that, so he doesn't have to do 2 videos on Thursday. So you're
using us, knowing good and well we're wild cards. That was not a smart decision.
That's what he was really thinking about. He was like, damn,
your content about to get demonetized.
I was going to say, he was like, damn, this is on the main channel. That's what he was thinking about. As soon as we got to talking about anal appropriation.
Go this deep into this. You always gotta go deep when it's considered, when we're talking anal.
It will be on. By the way, that's why I did play. Y'all go to overall99media.org in the comment section. Click Afro comment picture. It will take you to the Casual Conversation channel, where we'll start being every day next month. So you got one more show on the main channel, and then we go over there. So make sure you click his picture, and it take you to the Casual Conversation channel.
As well as take him and his everyday plan down. Unique Country said slick ass. Yeah, he thought he was slick. He should have did that with some other show, not this one.
We did 18 straight days of content. I'm tired. But go follow
this ain't 18 straight days is nothing for you. You are the niggas that made like 100 pieces of content
That's true. We were just
so now we understand burnout.
It was actually now we understand 3 days burnout? Ago. 3 days ago marks the I believe 3-year anniversary of when we did the first episode of Casual Conversations.
Let's go 3 years.
The original 2-man power trip, yo.
Yep.
That we eventually turned into a 3-man act. Well, two men and a woman power act.
I got a whole dick, so.
But it's not permanently attached though, so it don't count.
You don't know that. You don't know what's in my sweatpants, fam.
Okay. Moonbeam has a cock confirmed.
I never get big dick energy.
That's all I heard right
look, you out here just killing niggas' fantasies. Now a nigga can't think about Moonbeam without her having a big ass schlong. You're killing the demo.
But you gotta stay up when y'all talking about this. I feel like
no, but what's funny is one of my favorite corns right now involves like a woman that's kind of looks like this photo, like straight demon time, like demon wings, demon horn,
and she fucking on
great tits, but she also got a dick, and she be fucking the shit out of a bitch that looked like she from the Witcher.
Well, here's the thing though, if you really think about it, watching corn that is with a trans participant and a natural female is like less gay than watching regular porn.
I agree. I think it's less gay.
You know what I mean? Because technically you're watching a dude that's just full on buff pounding something out, when in the other one you're watching
right, and then you just happen to look up and great. Now you got tits. Cool for you.
With tits and a great wig.
Right, now you get double tits.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's no different than you watching regular corn. That's why when people be like, "Oh, I don't want to read smut or whatever," I just be like, "What are we talking about, y'all?" Literally, if y'all
niggas just don't open their eyes to the more degenerative content in the world, yo.
Big peened men jack off before they go and do whatever they gonna do in that video that you be watching. So make up your mind. That's why I don't like this. Is the thing that gets me annoyed with men. They can't decide what's actually gay and what's not. Because if we break it down, you are sitting there jacking your dick off to another man having sex. Okay.
Oh, hey, I'm the one who said that it was less gay. Remember?
Yeah, you know it's less gay because it is.
Anthony, do women watch the men? Do they watch for the man?
Oh, you know, girls are checking out the schlong, yo. I had an ex.
So I'm not. Okay, yo. I don't think you should ask me this question because you don't want that answer on this.
We don't have to put some. We gotta add some baby oil
behind the gate.
Let's go back.
We gotta add some baby oil to the gate.
And that smirk looked like I'm about to. The minute you come back here behind the gate,
the Pegmaster General has entered the chat.
That's what it looks like. Like I'm just waiting to beg you.
Did you hit that? She hit the Riz face while she got her strap on out, yo.
This is
crazy.
Person, by the way.
Just put the strap on the side of the chair.
I was saying she got a holster. She got a holster on her waist with that shit in it.
When I tell you the strap that I used to have, no lie, there's probably only like 3 men that I can think of off the top of my head that I've slept with that actually had a dick that big.
Yeah, because niggas ain't.
And that was my dick that I used.
But here's the thing: these strap-ons be ridiculous. The average strap-on's like 9 inches, yo. Niggas ain't come on.
This strap-on, first off, it had like this special silicone base to it, so like it felt a lot more realistic, especially if you had lube on it. The shit was thick, and it matched my skin tone and everything. Like it was something. Like let me tell you, if I was a kink shamer or anything like that, I would have questioned some of the women on.
But are you really trying to get pounded out by something that big on a regular basis, though?
Because I'm honestly, like, you're taking this way too well, girl.
Because think about that. That's a lot to get.
Advertisement.
Is it the sitting pretty or the wife?
Tell them about the ridiculousness of Gundams.
What?
Unico said that to Tori.
What about Gundams? Which Gundams?
Yeah, I'm like, This could be so many things.
Yo, if there was just a Gundam with a dick that I didn't know about, there was just a Gundam that has a cock this whole time.
This conversation doesn't lead
to a big dick Gundam out here rolling. Joe, you been drinking? Have you been drinking,
Oh,
Joseph?
Lord. Joe, you been drinking? Because if so, then as much as I want to have you come up on the show, you'll definitely get the main channel demonetized.
We got the horizontal channel to not show people faces. It's just Moonbeam in her angelic form on the vertical side. So that's what we could, maybe one of them can stay monetized. Maybe one can stay monetized.
Those are my signature fuck me eyes. I like it.
Shout out to the fuck me eyes.
Yeah, shout out to them. I don't have them on right now. I got y'all with my hair done.
And the sitting pretty. We have another story that's from April, most of it. We ain't got time. But let's go with this is story Afro asked for.
Yo, this shit cracked me up.
For y'all, I want everybody to give a round of applause for his baby mom, Barbie. Give it up for her, y'all. Give it up. Give it up for her, y'all. Hold on. She about to come up. She got something she want to say to this damn beat. I adopted your son last week. Hold on. She got court records for this. She got court. I adopted your son last week. I can't wait to see you get mad. Get mad. I adopted your son last week. She team scared. Hey, come here, Bobby. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. It's okay. You're not getting your hand with me.
I'm not gonna lie. This guy be fake. Oh, he should have been murdered. I don't accuse him.
Yo, that's what. Look, at first I was like, yo,
okay, unalived instantly.
But
you ain't getting
that's
off,
wild.
bro. I'm not gonna talk trash to you after this.
Like, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Look, here's the thing though. There was no commenter. Okay, you know how on X, if something's not true, there's gonna be someone that's in there editing the notes like, hey, this is false. And it was posted by Dexerto, and there wasn't any editor's notes or any viewer editing notes. So I have no reason to think that it's fake.
Listen, this man, the fact
So
this
you
man
think he
ain't
really
dead,
adopted?
If this man ain't dead,
Right.
this other dude losing this fight.
Look, I'm just saying on Twitter, when something is not real, you will get someone.
You will get out of this room today.
Yeah.
You will not get out of this room today.
Wait, Zelmae, because you're on Twitter, look and see if there's been a editor's note that says it's fake or not. If there's not, then I'm still inclined to believe it.
No, I kind of believe it too.
There ain't nothing said it yet.
See, that's what I thought. Because that was the first, I was like, this has to be fake. So I went to look for the editor's notes, and there weren't any, and I was like, holy shit. Then look, the level of petty that you have to be to fucking adopt the nigga who you're fighting, son. Adopt that nigga. He finna claim your son on his taxes, bro. Now imagine if you lose this fight on top of it. You have to win now. If you don't win, then allegedly you might need to spin the block and get it back in blood.
I'm sitting man. You talking about
allegedly.
We ain't having no fight. This ain't no fight.
But look, that's why niggas should take care of their kids. Look, if the only way he can adopt that kid is if, the only way that this adoption could go down like that is if that nigga's name was not on the birth certificate.
Listen, Brian McKnight, the only person that wouldn't care about this situation. This is the levels of hatred from your son you gotta have this going.
Yeah, Brian McKnight really hated his son.
You know what I'm saying? Brian McKnight would be happy, ecstatic you adopted his son. He would have been out there celebrating.
But I saw that, yo, and I was like, look, I had one of those, what did he do to make him that mad moment? Like, what did you have to do to this nigga to where he would go out of his way to pay for it? Because adoptions aren't free, folks.
They are not free. And the minute you adopt him, yeah, you may be able to claim on your taxes, but like if she feel like it, she can put your child to, like there could be so many things that comes with adopting a human being. So
hopefully, look, for the nigga who's the adopter's sake, hopefully this is fake. Hopefully it is. Because
you don't care about his son.
Or if it's real, hopefully he actually likes this person, because I would hate to be a child that's employed in some get back bullshit.
Although niggas been doing that for years.
But I hope y'all enjoyed the way this show went. We're not gonna end it yet. We almost ended, but this is the last thing we're gonna do. Then we're gonna get out of here because we don't want to have everybody here all night. But I hope y'all enjoyed the style of the show. Like I said, we're gonna start doing more on the block with the street pharmacists. Maybe Afro tells the story. Sitting pretty behind the gates with Moonbeam, and of course the strange.
I have to be careful with stories though, because I can incriminate myself and others.
Most of the time it probably just be just your stories you see.
Yeah. I was gonna say, maybe every once in a while we can dig in. If I think it's something that I feel like enough times passed that no one will go to prison for it, we can get, like I said, because like it's easy with the older stories, like the time I went to a Ku Klux Klan rally, or fucking
that
or
ain't
the time I had to talk to the FBI because some niggas burned a cross in somebody's yard. Fucking, you know what I mean? Those are stories I know. Niggas have already done prison time for that. No one's going back to the penitentiary for that. Fucking, you know what I mean?
So what is sitting pretty behind the gates?
Sitting pretty behind the gate.
Yeah, that's you.
So what is that content piece?
You send
Can y'all tell how I don't come up with this shit?
You sit behind the gates, you tell us your story.
What story?
By the way, I want to know, Ebony sends stuff and she don't remember what she said.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ebony sends content and then forgets that she sent it.
Like she sent a whole Jacksonville story that I cannot open.
I did. I'm like, I did.
You don't remember whatever she said. So I'm like,
was that for this show? I sent it for this show?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
What did I send you?
Open it apparently because something happened. I don't know what's going with it, but
I don't know what I said.
You said it was on Tuesday. You said, well, y'all love this Jack.
Not Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday.
So basically, I do
remember saying y'all was gonna love this. I just don't remember.
This would be Afro story. Normally, it'd probably be if he got a story, we'll do the story. We'll talk about it for the show.
Oh, it may not have opened because it may be gone.
No! Here's the thing: with stories, usually when I end up telling a story, there is a trigger in our conversation that will remind me of a story to tell.
So I'll put this up whenever.
The only reason you'll get a story during On the Block is if the story that I've sent triggers something for me to tell you a story.
So whenever he does that, I'm gonna open this up. Or if he doesn't tell a story, I'll just put it for the stories he sent me.
Exactly.
So that's what those will be for. I'm just explaining to people who might not know what these new images are for. Same thing with Moonbeam. If she tells a story, we'll sit behind the gate sitting pretty, or we'll just put something she posted herself. And then of course me, Strange News was there when we got all three of us together, and Sitting, which would be technically the same thing, and which we're gonna get into it in the show.
Yeah, I know what the story was, but you wouldn't have been able to show it anyway because it was a fight. I didn't send it for y'all to necessarily post on here. I sent it because y'all like Jackson.
You just sent it because you know we like shit like that.
Exactly.
We'll have a lead in and we'll talk about all the subjects. But this is a funny story. Strange Stories was there. I'm gonna find one every week because I miss doing strange stories. Raccoon goes on drunken rampage in Virginia liquor store and passed out in the bathroom. As you can see, the raccoon apparently went on a drunken rampage. Let's see.
Shout out to that coon getting in his bag.
The mass burglar broke into the closed Virginia liquor store early on Saturday and hit the bottom shelf where the scotch and whiskey were stored. The bandit was something of a nocturnal menace. Bottles were smashed, the ceiling collapsed, alcohol pooled on the floor. The suspect acted like an animal because it in fact was a raccoon. On Saturday morning, an employee in Ashland, Virginia area liquor store found the trash panda passed out on the bathroom floor.
Trash panda.
At the end of his drunken escapade. I personally like raccoons. Samantha Martin, an officer who works at the local animal control. They're funny little critters. He fell through one of the ceiling tiles and went on a full-blown rampage, drinking everything. Martin said she took the raccoon back to the animal shelter, though she had her fair share of giggles along the way. Another day in the life of animal control. So apparently the raccoon fell to the ceiling, started drinking the liquor, and went on a rampage and went on.
One time I had to shoot and kill a raccoon because it got attacked by my neighbor's dog and it was still alive.
On the block.
I have to have a trigger. I have to have a trigger that tells the story.
Oh gosh, why am I just now hearing this story? It's so funny.
Well, no, because it was fucked up because the coon got into he got into the fucking. It wasn't even actually my neighbors. It was my homeboy's neighbor, but they were cool. They've got a band and shit. They used to practice. Shout out to Cocaine Culture. Them niggas is cool as hell. But their dog was in the backyard, and the raccoon got attacked by the dog, but it was still alive. And these niggas didn't want to. You got all these metal ass niggas with all these tattoos, and they didn't want to put this raccoon out of its misery. So I went outside and fucking shot it with my 380. And yeah, that's that.
Shot it up.
Yeah.
Anybody got anything else?
Put animals out of their misery, folks. Don't just let them suffer. That's fucked up.
No, for real.
So we learned a raccoon story about
one time though. Fucking, I had to dispatch. One time, sometimes you don't always have a gun, and one time I had to kill a coon with a shovel.
I'm done. We're done. We're done. We're done.
But it was already fucked up, and I didn't have any other way to put it out of its misery, and I didn't want to just stomp it, so I just fucking bashed that nigga with a shovel
on the block with street pharmacists.
You guys gotta remember, I may be a street pharmacist, but I also live in a state that is in Indiana where it is very rural in some places.
So yeah, because you gotta say that. I feel like, and pull up the photo again. The street pharmacist on the block, street pharmacist on the block, and then in small print in Indiana.
Hey, so they know girls out there. It's two white
on the block with a street pharmacist in Indiana. So y'all aren't shocked when he says shit like he ended up at a Klan rally one day.
I did go to a Klan. I was like fucking 16 then too, which is hilarious to think about.
That's Misty from Pokemon.
I waited in the car though, just so folks don't think that I was actually just out and amongst the Klansmen as they were in their garb.
You'll appreciate this story. I'm about to send this in the chat or whatever, but it's a Ed Boys One Piece collab.
Yo.
And I know how you feel about the Ed Boys.
Have you seen the One Piece Nike collab that's coming, yo?
I have.
Yo, them Air Max. I'm an Air Max.
Okay, we got Kit Kat Joy back. Okay, so I was telling them earlier that I went back and saw an old post that I made a year ago where I actually did have a name and I called my people's Moonians, like minions. What do you think about that? What do y'all think about that in the comments? Let me know. Because we do need to know. Because in 2026, there will be a crop tea.
Speaking of, let's end the show with this. We got the waifu plantation.
The waifu.
And
okay. So if you don't know, I don't know where the fuck you've been, but I'm your girl, Ebony Moonbeam. You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on all social media platforms. I'm a cosplayer, anime shit talker, real life shit talker, debaucherous whore, a peg master, princess, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That is me. If it's out of pocket, it probably came out of my mouth. And so you already know you can find me here on Thursdays for the Casual Conversations podcast. We got one more episode on this channel, and then you will find us on the other channel, which I'll let Zelmae say because I don't remember which one it is because we keep flipping. Sorry. Secondly, you can find me on Saturdays at the Make It Make Sense the podcast, where I make it make sense with Zelmae, Monray Hudson, one of my waifus, Sunkissed waifu, Afro Comic 765, Unico Williams. It's always a group of colorful characters. So be sure to tune in to that. And then also you can find us at Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time for the female blur-led podcast Waifu Views. I know I promised y'all an episode last week, but I wasn't 100% sure when I said that because Shar had mommy duties, so I wasn't sure. But we are having an episode this week, and I can tell you what we're doing, so you know for a fact that it's real. We are going to be reviewing the anime movie Tokyo Godfathers, which is a major Christmas holiday anime movie. So we will be doing that, and you will see us in cute holiday gear or whatever. So be sure to check out that. We are back. We're on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, all over the place at Waifu Views with my beautiful waifu, sun-kissed waifu, and a jar of honey. So we are back. Be on the lookout for all of that good stuff. And yeah, I'm in my Pokemon gear. I did it today for Tori. You know, Pokemon, the Pocket Monster Master. I still catch more hoes than him, but yeah, that's it. Love you guys. If you get shout out to everybody in the comments. I love you guys. Those are members of Black and Jack's anime group. If you're in the Jacksonville area or Florida area in general, be sure to check it out, where you can find a group of cool, like-minded blurs doing shit. We cosplay, we have events, we have an anime clubhouse. We actually made it into the paper in Jacksonville, so I guess we're doing something right. And you know, though I have not been doing a lot of cosplays this year, your girl is still cosplayer of the year, also waifu of the year for the group. So check it out.
We love to see it.
We love to see it. Also, like, share, and subscribe on all of my platforms, because I asked on my Facebook page, I was like, can I get 400 more followers before 2026? I will say, y'all are doing a good job. I have about 150 of those already since then, but I still need a cool 300 more to hit my goal for 2026. So if you're not following Ebony Moonbeam Cosplay on Facebook, make sure it has the cosplay, because Ebony Moonbeam is my personal cosplay one. Be sure to check that out. And I'm going to give y'all more good stuff, okay? Good stuff coming for you.
And of course, like I said, if you didn't catch it, you see at the bottom of the screen, it says visit overall99media.org for affiliates, merch, and more info on your host. Moonbeam is a host, so click her picture and take you to the waifu views, all her pages. You can go to her link tree, all that stuff down there. So just click a picture. That's all you got to do. The same thing I told you to do with
picture.
Afro. Speaking of Afro coming.
Yes, of course. You can find me at AfroComedy765 on all platforms. Of course, you can catch me here every Thursday for casual conversations. Wednesdays, you can catch me on the Blurred Cartels Roundtable. We just did top 10 most resilient characters in anime. Just when you see the list, folks, remember that it's a majority, and like sometimes niggas get outvoted.
Okay, aka you're gonna hate the fucking list.
Like what can I do? Watch the episode.
You're gonna hate the fucking list.
I tried, nigga. That's all I can
But
say.
Go look, because I'm sure it's entertaining, if nothing else.
It is. I scream, of course, I scream at Monray multiple times. Watson too. Cam might have got cursed out at some point. But of course, the rest of the time you can catch me on Friday Night Europe. Especially in the Discord. Shout out to everyone in the Discord. We do fucking watch-alongs for Raw and SmackDown, and as well as all of the fucking PLEs. And then, of course, Friday Night Europe proper. We're getting into our end of the year. I do believe we're going to either, if not this week, then next week, we're going to give you our top 10 matches of the year, as well as our top 10 PLEs. Maybe a more nuanced talk on fucking the future of WWE. But shout out to everybody. We started Friday Night Europe with 500 subscribers this year, and we're almost to 9K. So shout out to everyone who wants to listen to us fucking ramble about wrestling. Or if you're just there for the AI wrestling matches, well, thanks for showing up too. Shout out to everyone voting in the polls and all that shit. Fucking, you know the vibe. Something inflammatory.
Rhea Ripley's ass. A lot of people did show up for her. Moonbeam don't know, but yeah, that went kind of mini viral on their page.
Yeah. What?
Rhea Ripley's ass. They kind of got it.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure Rhea Ripley's ass will go viral on anybody's page.
They kind of got it started. The whole thing.
Hey, I was about to say that is what got the jump, yo. Rhea's ass got the jump for the front. But hey, road to 10K subscribers, folks. We're getting there.
But if you want, like I said, if you want to hang out tomorrow, be here. Keep it 99. We are having a Jake Paul knockout party. We're gonna eat wings. We're gonna have a good time.
I'll at least be here for the main event.
Are you ordering my wings for me? Because you're saying wings. Are you having the wings sent to my home? Or are you gonna cash out me for sending
nigga, you live behind the gate. You should be DoorDash nuts wings.
First off, nigga, who is talking to you?
I'm defending my homie because look, you pretty women disarm nice niggas like Zelmae.
Mind your motherfucking business. He want me to show up, and he is telling the people. No. He is telling the people that we are going to be eating wings, and I did not sign up to pay for wings, but for the sake of content, I think Zelmae can order me some wings. I'm not you. I don't have 50 other people.
Behind the gate. She can be sending you wings.
He can't order me a 10-piece? Crazy.
No.
Crazy. I thought we was better than that.
Let's do this.
We're better than that. No, we're better. Listen, we're better than that because we're destroying gender norm stereotypes.
No. If the viewers are still there, should Zelmae or should he not? No. Because no. He is the producer of this show. Are you aware that, like, if we were in the same location and we were doing that, he would have bought the goddamn wings? I'm just in a different place.
Well, that'd be just good. By the way, I think that's the cool stuff to show y'all soon, but I'm looking forward to it. But next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I know you don't think you're gonna get off this show without telling me you're gonna send me some wings.
We got
don't send her a fucking thing.
Let the crowd know they gotta
send her a goddamn
okay, yeah, come peep. If I got wings,
don't send her a fucking thing.
Continue to have casual conversations with 3 members.
Nigga, the 2-man power trip's always there. Nigga, never forget.
Hey, but a 2-man power trip still don't hit the way that the 3-man.
Hey, but look,
the 3-man
one
docket.
thing we always look. If we're one thing, we're kings of consent and consistency.
Anyways, stay tuned. Show up tomorrow so y'all can see if Zelmae purchased his people wings. And guess what? Not his people. Because this nigga, because he probably would have sent you some wings too. Just like he sent you that mic. But fuck you.
Want them.
Fuck you. Good. You know what? Only send him celery to his house. No ranch.
nigga, good luck finding
ranch,
to live.
No
good luck finding somebody
don't send him
to live.
No type of just send him the celery.
Look, there is a lady that just went to jail because she shot at 2 delivery people because she thought they were hooking a bomb up to her house. They were delivering Depends.
Y'all know what time it is, right?
They were delivering Depends, yo, and she put 3 bullets in their car.
Damn. Well, at least not in them.
Wasn't he? Look, she got lucky. I mean, they got lucky that she was only shooting at 22.
You got a real one for East Afro to just come by anyway. Like, yo, I'm from this.
Yeah, look. I am unfortunately, I'm a product of my environment, folks.
Oh, you should start the Uber service, Afro. You get it.
Nah, I ain't delivering shit in the fucking hood, nigga. What?
That's right.
My delivery days are done, sir.
You already got the job. I forgot.
As I say, I'm a stationary depot, brother.
But I do appreciate y'all. Like I said, tomorrow the Jake Paul knockout party be celebrating.
Yo, if Jake Paul beats Anthony Joshua, then
we have a Jake Paul knockout party. We don't know what that is. But hit that like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. Be here. Keep it 99. Keep it 99 tomorrow for a good show. Hope everybody enjoy it. We'll see if we keep this setup we got right here. We'll switch it up. We'll figure out what we're gonna do Sunday. I got till Sunday to figure it out. We'll figure.
We'll be working on the fly.
Yeah, so we'll figure out everything. If y'all like this setup, let me know in the comments. Y'all like this?
Yeah, I was gonna say if you guys like this one, we'll keep it with this one.
Yeah, we'll keep it going.
Y'all gotta show up for this nigga. This is a lot of money.
I was gonna say you gotta really like it though, because this nigga's on man.
I got it free.
Man, you better not send her a fucking thing though. I had to call you by your whole name, yo.
I don't give a Tory. Don't nobody give a shit about you. Don't run that man pockets. He a grown ass man.
It's the principle.
He a grown ass man. Let me tell you something. If you listen to Tory, I'm gonna call you a bitch for the rest of the year. I'm gonna call you a bitch for the rest of the year.
Nice niggas like Zelmae are disarmed by beautiful women like you, and you take advantage of it. And I'm not gonna take advantage.
I let Zelmae stay in my goddamn Airbnb in Texas. What the fuck are you talking about?
Beautiful women in general.
I let him stay in my Airbnb in Texas. I don't want to hear that shit.
If the shoe fits so you can put it on.
Find out tomorrow which one of these two will call me a bitch for the rest of the year.
You better send her the win, because you know Ebony for real getting her feelings, so you know I don't give a damn.
All right, let's start the show.
Yeah, that's how you win, folks.
Sing it. Sing it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sing it. Sing it. Same game. Oh, yeah. Different name. All gas, no brakes, no shame. Cold hard takes, feel the flame. Scumbag vibes on repeat. Neighborhood can't be beat. Casual combo, let it play. Same game, different day. Hot days, no delay, different day. Hot days, no delay, different day. Africani on the rise. Beautiful cosplay, hypnotized. Ebony moonbeam, wild and free. Debaucherous whore, that's the key. Scumbag vibes can't escape. Zelmae, looking great. Casual combo, let it play. Saying give me different day. Hot days, no delay, different day. Hot days, no delay, different day.
It's time for casual conversation with your delightful hosts, Zelmae, Ebony, and Afrokami.